Water and seeds are everything. Today, Mars tests our plan. I clamp the seed vault latch, it clicks, and loose straps drift then settle under 0.38 G.
We landed alive. Now we build one sole proof from what survived. I unbuckle and push off. Walking becomes controlled.
I unfold the mast, hinge swings slow in 0.38 grams, then seats. Locking pin snaps through cleanly on the first try.
We need flat ground, clean seals, and power before seeds can wake. I pace a grid with drift-like steps. I drop a
I half-hop to the first corner and plant a stake. It sinks firm and stake resists.
Every meter we mark is a promise our habitat can hold pressure. The tunnel is our artery. If it leaks, nothing else matters. I line up the collar pins.
I unfurl the fabric. It billows gently in 0.38 grams, and I pin corners. Fabric stops creeping in the wind.
Rover 1 is our extra set of hands. Treat it like crew. I walk becomes controlled, floating alongside. I stop the rover. Brake holds as dust settles slowly in 0.38 G.
Power is sunlight made practical. Without it, seeds stay asleep.
I unfold a panel. It swings slow in 0.38 G, then locks. Hinge pin fully seated by touch.
I drag a dust wiper across one strip, it clears, and I compare glare. Clean strip reflects brighter, confirming the wiper works in 0.38 G.
I cinch 2 straps, they tighten, and I push the wall. Firm rebound confirms full inflation under 0.38 grams.
First breath of Hab 1 air means we can protect water and seeds. I spin the wheel, the door pulls snug, and I press on it, no give, confirmed while I float step in 0.38 G.
I connect the water feed, collar locks, and I squeeze the line. Pressure pulses confirm flow while I drift step in 0.38 Gs.
Water is heavy even here. Every seal we save buys tomorrow. I carry a tank cradle. It floats in 0.38.
If we find ice, we stop living on shipment and start living on Mars. I drill a shallow hole, the bit bites, and the probe's color tab I carry the sealed core, it swings gently in 0.38 grams, and I set it on a foam cradle. No roll, sample safe for processing.
I clip the skirt to anchors, each clip snaps, and I pull the skirt, no gaps, dust barrier continuous despite 0.38 G gliding steps.
Dust will try to enter every seam. We answer with layers and routine. I close external vents to confiltered, the lever locks, and I feel airflow.
I blast dust from a coupling. Grains scatter in slow arcs in 0.38 grams, and the mating face shines clean, ready for tight seals.
I wipe the collar face. Dust smears lift, and I cover it. Cap fits tight, protecting seals as I drift step in 0.38 G. Martian soil can poison plants. We sanitize it like medicine. I set the sieve over a sealed drum, clamps lock, and I shake. No rattle, ready in 0.38 grams.
I pour regolith into the sieve, it flows, and fines collect. Screen passes evenly, confirming consistent grain size for washing in 0.38 grams.
I rock the drum, liquid shifts, and I count seconds, then I stop and watch for leaks. Exterior stays dry in 0.38 G.
We can't plant hope and poison. Clean soil is our first crop. I double cap the waste tank, cap seat, and I press. No flex, containment secure in 0.38 G.
I wait for the tile to change, it does, and I tap the casing, steady heat confirmed before loading in 0.38 grams.
Heat turns risky dust into something our plants can tolerate. I lift the canister, it swings gently in 0.38 grams.
I open the flush valve, water moves through the bowl, and debris stays trapped. Clear flow confirmed in 0.38 grams.
We start small, clean seeds, clean water, clean air, then scale. I swab the packet edge and open inside the cup. Lid seals, preventing stray dust in 0.38 grams.
I twist the bottle in, threads bite, and I tug, secure, ready to reclaim water as my steps glide in 0.38 G.
The first rain on Mars must be measured, not wasted. I shake the sealed bottle, bubbles rise slowly until... I press each seam with a gloved knuckle, no hiss, and indicator gel stays flat. Pressure boundary verified before night in 0.38 grams.
First seeds in Martian soil. Tiny, quiet, but louder than any flag. I mist through a sealed nozzle, I load the ice sample into the extractor, door clamps, and I tug. Sealed, ready to melt without exposure in 0.38 grams.
press the skirt edge into regolith, it conforms, and I run a fingertip, no open channel, dust defense intact in 0.38 G.
Water wants to escape as vapor. We capture every gram like gold. I open the dehumidifier intake. Fan tone rises.
Night will squeeze every material. We find weak points before Mars does. I press the greenhouse door seam. No hiss, and gel stays flat. Seal verified in 0.38 grams.
Sunset is the first real test. Cold makes everything shrink and leak.
I wrap the bottle, strap clicks, and the bottle stops chilling. Condensation continues at a slow drip, verified in 0.38 grams.
If we can hold pressure and water till dawn, we can hold a future. I place a hand on the wall seam, no vibration.
The storm is a reminder Mars never stops moving, neither can we.
I suit up and step out. Half hops that glide carry me to the seam. Gel stays flat, leak free, and close the outer door, latch clunks, and pressure needle rises back to green, seal restored after gust work in 0.38 G.
Cold is relentless, but we can outthink it with insulation and rhythm. I add an insulation wrap to the water manifold. Straps click. Sunlight is coming back. Now we prove our system can restart clean. I flip solar input breaker, relay clicks, and
One sol later, we're not just surviving, we're starting an ecosystem. I walk with drift-like steps along the perimeter,